actually see if I can get back to training. This week, 115, this is the goal, remember, 115 average for each and every single one of the sessions of this week, but normally that should be just reactivation. Normally that should be something easy to do. So we'll see how well I feel. Also, as you can see, we are back behind the range to be sure that I'm not getting out of the range, because as I told you, I start getting to the point where I'm getting out of the range, and kind of the staff of the golf kind of kindly asked me to stop hitting out of the range. So I gave myself about 40 yards more, so I'm sure I'm not going to get out of the range. Anyway, let's get started. I mean, since I haven't hit it for a week, I did a little bit of golf course, but honestly, I'm just getting back to it. There is a few key points I want to work technically, but I need to get back to it progressively. So let's not overthink it and just start hitting, and we'll see where that brings us mainly. So one of the key things that I'm thinking is kind of with the hands, because at some point I was kind of hinging too much and kind of bowing my left wrist. I realized that actually the right wrist is hinging like this, which causes the club face to be shut like this, but the left hand is kind of more opening. So when you do both the hinge of the right wrist and the rotation of the left, you kind of get into a nice position here. Yeah? And so that's kind of what I want to test here, being in the right position, and then kind of try to get a lot of width. And that's something I've been struggling, so I need to kind of work on it. I'm going to talk after about that. But here's the deal. My back feels much better, so that's good. The only issue that I have here is I'm not on flat ground, so the ball is kind of all over the place. Anyway, not that big of a deal. Also, I wanted to use a microphone on my hat here, but it seems that it's out of power. I forgot to charge it, so it's kind of a bummer. I hope you hear me well though, so we'll see how that goes. Because for some unknown reason, there is a ton of people this evening. I mean, that's a sunny day and so on, but yet, that's annoying. Generally, I'm alone at this time. I mean, that's probably because summertime is coming, so people are there. But yeah, anyway, I need to get comfortable talking in front of the camera while having people around. At some point, I need to own the fact that I'm a content creator, and so that's just what I do. Okay, I think that's fine for the wedges. And something very funny. It was Sunday when I did 9 holes with my body. I started hitting my iron stupidly far, and so I don't know if that's going to be the same. I mean, today I don't care if I hit them far because that's not going to affect my play on the golf course. But yeah, on the golf course that was very difficult because I was kind of fluing all the green, pretty much. Despite the fact that I knew I'm going to flew it, I still managed to flew it anyway. Anyway, it's like, you know you're hitting far, but you don't really believe it, and so you kind of choose the club. Okay, that's maybe a little short, but since I'm hitting far today, that might be good. And eventually, actually, it's not even short; it's long. So, yeah, very weird. But maybe that's going to solidify. So I'm not doing great on the downswing here. Yeah, I need to get that also to kind of talking here. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know what to say or in which direction take everything. So yeah, let's just try to focus, get back to the station. So what I wanted to do is the whole race out. Create width. So something that I really felt is kind of when I'm bumping both heel forward, what I realize is that I also need to kind of bump my heels backward. So the heel moving forward take care of the hips bump forward, but then I don't want to kind of get out of my posture and get stuck. So I kind of really need at the same time as I'm bumping both heels forward to kind of try to bump my hips backward as much as possible. Kind of do the Tiger Woods thing here, and then I can kind of compress and finish the swing. That's mainly what I'm trying to think about here. But here I see that I'm slow, so yeah, maybe the burst of energy that I had on Sunday kind of drop off here. Not that bad, this one. Okay, start getting some good number. Yeah, let's feel. I don't want to go. Oh, the one before was okay. It was nice, but I don't want to go really too aggressively too quickly because my back is still in recovery mode, and this week is not about going as hard as possible. Just getting back to it. That's what it is about. This week is about getting back to training, not hurting myself again. Okay, this one was nicely swung. Oh. Yeah, the back is still a little bit stiff, but I've seen my osteopath. He's told me that there is no practical issue, so that should be fine. Yeah, I think that's just the wind here. C'est vrai? Ouais, pour éviter de sortir du practice, je me mets là. Bon, avec le vent contre, ça devrait aller, mais c'est au drive. Parce qu'ils m'ont dit d'arrêter de taper les balles jaunes sinon. Enfin, les clairs. Parce qu'au drive, sinon, je vais chez les poneys. Du coup, je suis en exil. Merci, bonne soirée. It feels really great actually. That I think we're onto something. It's not like I can really produce a ton of speed. Just maybe because I'm not trained anymore, but we'll see. Getting my butt back at the same time I'm bumping both heel forward, it's kind of cool. Kind of getting a nice sensation. Don't know how's it gonna go. We'll see. But I'm starting decent. Decent. That's not amazing. It's decent. And since because a lot of speed is about strength, but since I'm deactivating my body, I haven't gone back to the gym to reactivate and get stronger. Yeah, I'm lacking. I'm fresh, so I'm able to be fast, but I'm not strong. That's kind of the difference here. And to be powerful, you need both. Be fresh and be strong. Okay, let's move on to the 5 wood. Yeah, upper back is still a little bit stiff, but I think as I said, there is no injury, so I need to reactivate everything, get back to it, and everything is going to be fine. That's the main thing I need to keep in mind. I should not be scared of hurting myself because I'm not hurt, just that I'm stiff. So that should be fine. I need to still not go and do crazy stuff without any consideration, of course. But I can confidently move forward and get back to training. That's the main thing I need to keep in mind. 5 wood, let's go. Yeah, definitely feel it. Yeah, it's not flat. That's it. I'm eating I have a very shallow angle of attack with my wood. I'm touching the ground just before. I don't see anything with the sun. Anyway, that's slow. Really, really slow. Okay. I got my eyes are sunburned. I just can't read my computer. Yeah, 103.4. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, there's so much things that I've been thinking about, just I haven't really worked on because Once I finish here, kind of try to get the shaft like that with a lot of width here. So then I can come back down, really vertical. Okay, I'd like one more to start really feeling that the strength at the top and during the downswing. So really a big width here, and then moving down aggressively, being strong, feeling strong. Let's go. Don't really feel strong, but that's a lot faster. Okay, great. We are good. We went to driver though. Because I really need to kind of get back to that feeling of being strong and so on. This is really the key for me to actually be able to generate ton of speed. We're here doing the warm-up, but I didn't really felt anything. We're here, okay, start, just go wide and strong, and then that's awful. Oh! Yep. God. So, we're going to have to... Okay. That's less awful than I thought. Finish it. Yeah, I don't feel great. I mean, no, I don't have any pain or anything. That's not that. It's just the rhythm, the technique is completely off here. So let's try to. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Okay, let's try then something else. Okay, we are slow, definitively slow. Okay, let's try. Because I think that's a kind of a new pattern, getting over the ball that much. I need to figure something out here. Okay. That's so slow. So slow. Gosh. Slightly faster, but yeah, that feels so weird. Okay, let's try that. Let's try something else. Oh. Okay, it went left, which is a kind of a new thing here. So let's try same deal, but then kind of try to keep the club face open through impact. The exact same thing. That's slow. So slow! It just means that I've been peaking on Sunday, and here my bunny is kind of crashing. That's why I told you that kind of the peaking for golf is really different than peaking for any sport, because you see that when you're peaking for a sport where it is just one day and you want to perform at your highest level possible physically, then you need to understand that the day after, 2 days after, you will crash down. So if in golf you kind of do that and kind of peak slightly off, first of all, as I told you, if you're too relaxed, that kind of fucked up your feeling, but also your distance, speed, and everything. So in golf, you want to be consistent. To perform at your best, this is about consistency, not peak physical abilities. Wow, that's insane. It's like I've lost completely all the gain that I made. I don't feel. I mean, I'm feeling sleepy as well. That's why. Let's try. Maybe I just need to kind of, because here I'm really. Yeah, we are going. I need to kind of chill a little, relax. Here, I need to acknowledge the fact that I am at my worst. Okay, so that's fine. Get back progressively. Try to not focus too much on the detail here. Try to hammer it. I'm so slow. Oh yeah. Forgot. We want to get wide and narrow, but still a little bit wide though. What, I'm caring too much about where the ball goes, so let's just forget about that for now. Okay, that's a little bit faster. So, big stretch. Okay, and then you collapse. Big stretch and we collapse. Okay, 112. My sensation, oh God, there is no one. No one. No one's left. Okay, I'll get him to 112. Okay. Now, I have a very weird dynamic here in my lower body. Actually, I pretty much feel nothing in my lower body. That's insane. I don't know if it's because the ground is. But maybe last time I was a little bit over there. Here it seems that the mat is a little upward, which might cause some issue. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the lack of strength here for sure. Let's go. Hey. Of course, with a complete week of doing nothing, what could you expect? Okay, let's accelerate a little. Get back to it. Okay. At least I'm getting I start getting annoyed a little here. But What's insane is it's usually like the speed I'm doing normally. I still think so. That I can. Yeah, I think even here, you know, I felt that I kind of retained myself because I didn't want to get hurt. So I think that's not necessarily an issue of kind of yeah, that's maybe subconscious here. Subconscious at play. I'm retaining myself because I don't want to get hurt. Yeah, still in my back here. It's a little. That's annoying. You know what? I think this session is just going to be that. I might do a little bit of speed stick, try to go a little bit for maybe 150, but I'm not going to try to go for 115 average for the session. I can do it. It's just that I don't want to get the muscle. If my subconscious is retaining me, it just means I'm not comfortable yet. Let's just get back to it. Trying smoothly. Don't be worried about anything here. Okay, let's try that. Try to find a way to make it work. Here I really feel uncomfortable. Face angle, swing gear. Where's the club path? I removed the club path? Ah shit, I removed the club path. I'm dying. I'm dying inside. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Yeah, I didn't feel like it today. Now I understand why. Wow, I'm really slow. Getting it. You know what? I'm going to eat like the remaining 6 balls to get to 30 balls. Then do the speed stick, which should activate my nervous system. Also, that's something very important. Here, my nervous system is kind of shut down, and that is not enough for me to get activated. I mean, unless I'm really going after it. But the speed stick should do it without having myself need to get into the red zone. So. Because here I'm using much more my kind of lower body, but yeah, it doesn't feel very powerful. But maybe because I'm too used to use my upper body, so I kind of need to rebuild the pattern here. of going hard with her. That's slow. Anyway, let's leave it there. Move to the speed stick because that doesn't provide any real gain here. But you don't want to come, don't come. Let's drink a little bit of water again. Yeah. But yeah, I did feel like I was feeling like shit today. And I guess I felt right. My body is shit today. It's probably on the deep hole of recovery. My body is completely deactivated. And so yeah, it's going to take a full week. So that's why I explained to you that this is a week of reactivation. And I mean, there is some progress because even though I'm deactivated, I'm able to kind of swing between 110 and 112 consistently, where the same feeling of being completely down. Before I was kind of 105, 106. So there is still let's see the positive into it. Let's go. Up speed training. And here I'm going to have actually to kind of figure out a way for me, because and I've been thinking here is until now I was kind of trying to stay strong and kind of boom, use kind of the arm a little, but here it's almost like I'm getting strong and then I'm leaving my arm as far away as possible from me and then use the lower body to kind of activate, which kind of felt a little bit more like rories, but then I really need to figure out a way for me to generate massive power through impact, which I don't know how at the moment. So I guess we'll get to see that here. So my goal here is, as I said, big stretch at the top and then mainly use the lower body, find a way to use the lower body to kind of generate the speed on the way through. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's slow. That's so slow. Okay, I mean, that's the speed I was doing with my blue sticks. No, I'm just mesmerized by how slow I am at the moment. Anyway, let's reactivate everything. Also, I forgot something. I'm out of creatine, so maybe that's why. I haven't taken creatine for the last week. Maybe I'm kind of dropping as well on that side. That's something to kind of keep in mind though. Up, blue stick, let's go. Fuck off. Okay, 118. That's slow, that's not horrible. Like that's pretty much horrible, but So I'm getting out of my posture. That's kind of the thing I'm not liking as much here. Getting whoosh. I don't know if that's because the mat is up far or not. That's weird. I try to kind of, as I'm accelerating with my lower body, to kind of stay down as well. All the way, so kind of felt okay. Let's see how that evolves. Okay, it doesn't feel that heavy, this one, so that's good, you know. Now let's see the big one. This one is heavy, so how will that feel? How will my back feel? Yeah, I need to really move down. Okay, that's not horrible. It's not horrible. Okay, not the same. I'm slower, so I don't not expect this number anyway. But here, what I didn't like is the club didn't feel great at the top. That's something you can consider here. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Crazy but decent. No, green one. Now this is a workout kind of part. Now that my body is a little bit activated, now it's time to generate a little bit of speed. As I said, I'm not going to go all out as much as I would want, but we're still going to give a decent amount of effort to get some decent number. Okay, but I'm very far from the ball here, so I think as I need to move down at the beginning, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, that's far from the 130s that we got last time, but okay, we are still one more to go with this one, so that's fine. What's the 27? Let's try to get into the 120s with this one. Like 122, 123 would be awesome. Not expecting to though, but we'll see. I think really the key here is, okay, if I activate my lower body first, I really need to kind of get my upper body down. Otherwise, I would get pushed by the club. That's kind of the main thing here. So I'm trying to generate power. Let's try to really get my upper body down as I'm moving down. Okay, now the question of timing that I'm not getting. Okay. Okay, so as I'm finishing my backswing, I need to already start moving down with my upper body. So then when I accelerate with the lower body, okay. So as I'm finishing the backswing, I really need to kind of move down with the upper body. So then once I accelerate, I can get out of the way. Because you see that, okay, the fact that I was getting up was because I need to get out of the way to accelerate the club. But if I'm doing it at the moment where I'm actually moving down, it's already too late. And if I move back down as I'm getting close to the top, and then so then I can move up. Okay, great. Okay, and that generates some distance speed because the lower I am, the more when I'm getting back up, this accelerates. Okay, that's some, honestly, I wasn't expecting to go as high. That's great. But yeah. So that is little takeaway. Then really big stretch here. And as I'm doing so, try to really get low, low, low. So then once I'm accelerating, I move back up. I'm not getting out of my posture. And it felt, I mean, this one was slow, but it felt very slow, but it's like, you know, accelerating more at the right time. With the other one, this one was just slow, but okay. Oh yes, that's fast. Oh, because 116, given my state, with this one, is insane. Okay, so, and it doesn't feel weird. I feel that I'm kind of getting the right position. Okay, 2 116 in a row. We're on to something here. So let's one last with the green, and then we can move back to actual driving. I didn't went low enough on the way back. Okay. Okay. But it seems, here's the deal. It seems that it's allow me to generate more force. Nothing more force. Since I'm using my whole body, I'm able to resist more. But then it's like, okay, I know how to resist and generate more force, not necessarily more force, but using more my body, so then weight is less an issue. But now, here with the green one, this is where we see that, okay, I'm not able to generate insane amount of speed yet. Okay, yes, that's really a question of timing. I need to be patient and really explode. Okay, fine. Now we can move the driver. Back to the driver. Okay, driver, we are good. This is ball, I have to change. Okay, we are good, we are good. Okay. Let's get back to it. Bit of water. But yeah, the very big key here is, and I think that's why I was slow. It seems my subconscious probably knows that if I was accelerating, I was going to get out of my posture and actually miss the ball because I was too far. It's probably why I wasn't able to accelerate as much as I wanted. And all of that is really not important, but it means that the modification, since doing that allowed me to get faster, it just means that the modifications I've done are getting me closer to releasing, because the motion I've explained to you, getting low on the as you go back so that you can then accelerate up, is kind of what Rory is doing. So I think we are onto something. Anyway, let's get it. Let's see if we can get that 115. And if not, push too much. Okay. Didn't feel really fast because I felt just slow overall, but a decent number. Decent number. My back is fuck. Okay, let's try to accelerate a little more here. No, I'm just slow. I'm just slow. Oh. Let's try to just think that I have a speed stick between my hands. Okay, that's a way to hack the brain, you know. But I'm not going to be back to 150. So there is an issue with the club here. Because with the speed stick, see, since there is not a head moving that way, you can do some patterns that you cannot do with the driver. And so I need to understand. So that's why the main difference that I want to see is, okay, that's fine. Now how I can actually get things done with the driver the same way I did with the speed stick. What I mean by that, I need to figure out this thing with the driver. I mean, the speed stick can unlock some stuff, but then I need to figure out how to make it to the driver so I can do that with the speed stick. Because I don't want to be figuring some stuff out with the speed stick without applying it to the driver. And then when I come back to the speed stick reapplying the same thing, I want to apply something different to the speed stick, something that I found with the driver. I want to swing the exact same swing with the driver. Even though the speed stick can unlock some stuff, in the end, I want to figure out things with the driver. Maybe kind of dropping and closing the club face a little. Yes, it might be something like that though. Yeah, my back is stiffer. You know what, I'm going to just focus on the motion, getting as low as possible and then bam, jumping. I mean, that's not jumping, because if I jump, I get out of my posture, so getting back, and then probably something, I see now. I need to get back, and then kind of rotate through. Okay, let's try that though. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, got it. Because jumping, it's easy with a thing without the head. It doesn't close the club face. That's why I'm missing right. So with the wrist driver, you get low, and then you rotate through. Okay, we are not 115, but we are getting on slightly better. Okay, let's try in what? Just try to rotate as aggressively as possible. Fuck it. No. If I do that, I'm going over the top way too quick, so I still need to first start with the lower, get low, start with the lower, and rotate through. Okay, start with the lower and rotate through. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put you there because I want to have some footage from face on. That's going to add a little bit of editing time, but anyway, I still want it. So, are you good here? Yep. Sounds good. Yep. Seems to be good. Good to me, at least. Okay, this is that. I mean, I'm slow, but the motion is there. You get low, you start low, the downswing as you start, and then you rotate through. And as I'm going to get more comfortable with that, I'm going to be able to accelerate more. But the key here is, I find a way to make what I found with the speed stick work, but then I haven't really teach my body to accelerate with that new motion. So next session I will do that, activate with the speed stick, so then I'm going to be able to do the same exact motion but doing it faster. Okay, my back is sore. What's important is that I'm going to be able to get back to my full potential by the end of the week. It's okay if today I'm not. Actually, I'm not. I'm 12.7. But I mean, given my state, 12.7 not that bad. There we go. So yeah, I can actually rotate as aggressively as possible as long as I have started the downswing by dropping my upper body. Once my upper body is dropped, boom, I can rotate as aggressively as I want. Hein?
C'est un live?
Comment?
C'est un live?
Non, pas un live, non.
Ok, c'est cool.
Je poste sur YouTube après. Merci. So, back down, move through. Oh la vache. Honestly, I'm freaking out so badly. Even though I'm trusting the process and so on, I mean, seeing things like that and thinking that next week I need to do 116, the week after 117, the week after that 118. I don't know. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as soon as I'm just adding a little more upper body, it just feels more natural to me. Just, I mean, I'm still slow, but a lot less. Oh. Okay, come here. Haven't used that. Kind of my right arm here. Yep. The strength in my right arm, it was lacking. Yeah. Something like that. Yep, we're getting closer to 114. That requires a lot of force. A lot of energy. That's not an easy 116, 114. For sure. It's not easy at all. Okay. Okay. Okay, we get somewhere, start getting somewhere. As I'm reactivating everything, I start feeling a little stronger as well. Applying more force throughout the whole swing, which is important. Okay. And building width and collapsing the width. That's right. So you need to kind of have that strength, kind of also build the line. So it's kind of, you want to be very strong with your arms, while stay really loose with the wrist. And that's slow, still slow. But that's better, that's slightly better. I would like 115 like decent, you know. But I mean, let's see, here's the deal. If I do my long drive swing, I'm going to way above that. But it's kind of, I'm afraid to do it because I don't want to hurt myself. So if I cannot give my best physically by doing my long drive swing, it just means I'm still retaining myself in some way subconsciously. That's maybe why. But, let's try to think that I have the red stick here. Just hammer it. Okay, getting closer. 115, not there yet though. I mean, if I can get through, because I would like to do this entire mesocycle without creatine, because creatine helps, but at some point, first of all, the body gets tired of it. That's really strenuous for the body to kind of, because creatine kind of boosts your recovery, but that drains a lot of resources from your body. At some point, your body just gets tired of it, just because of that. And so I would like to kind of do a pause of creatine, and also because if you just do creatine all the time, body can get used to it, and you don't get that much benefit out of it. Where if for a period of time you kind of not doing it and try to still make gain in the gym and gain here in terms of speed, then when you get back to it, that's going to feel like a boost, and that's what you want when you're taking creatine. So that's why here I need to kind of, I know 116, 117, 18, even 118. I think I have that in me. Once I will get back to lifting and so on, I think I can get. I have that in me, and so, but the one that is after, like where we are going to do 118, 119, 120. This one for sure I don't have in me, so I'm gonna have to need a boost. So that's why I'm strategizing a little bit here. Okay, maybe that's going to be harder to get that mesocycle done, but I think I can actually get it done without the creatine. So then when we move on to the next mesocycle, I will charge myself with a lot of creatine, and so this is going to help me boost and get the adaptation I want. That's mainly the key thing. Yeah. Let's try 115. Let's really. Okay. Not good. Almost 115 though. Despite the fact that this was a very shitty swing. I want to try something. Closer, closer. Getting closer. What I would want is kind of stay wide, and then collapse as I'm rotating. Kind of what I want to try here. So. That's slower, that's slower. Yeah, it doesn't seem that. Maybe I'm not good. I need to stop thinking about in terms of speed. But more, okay. Here, then how can I produce more force into the shaft? All the way to impact. That's kind of more what I need to think I got here. Okay. Let's try that. Slower. No, actually, might not be that slow. Just need to do it right though. Ooh. When I saw it fly, I thought, yeah, this one was good. And that's good, because those balls are slow compared to the bright one. So that's... Okay, now I get it. Sensation with the right arm, but I got to be strong transition. It's not just a transition, it's boom, directly toward impact. Strong from the top all the way to impact. Strong from the top all the way to impact. Let's try to get that 115. I didn't center it, but that's still 114 though. Yeah, I start getting some sensation here, so that's great. I mean, with those, there's a little bit of winds again. I mean, today, honestly, that wasn't that big of an issue to train here. I could have trained there and probably not get out of the range anyway. But yeah, it's better be safe than sorry, as the saying goes. There is some guys on the pitch and putt that are just, because there is only 3 holes, so they are just turning around, doing those 3 holes over and over. That's funny. I mean, from their point of view, I'm the one that is crazy, that keep eating drive after drive after drive after drive. So, yeah, I guess that's it for today. 115.6. That was the goal, getting 115 with a normal swing. And so here, yeah, now I feel it. Get to the left eye, and then get strong at the transition, and then bringing that all the way to impact. And you got a very fast swing, because 115 given my state today is insane. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow at the gym, where we are going to do a lot of stuff. Because I need to start prepping for the next phase, which is going to be all about power and speed. But here's the deal. Movement like power, like Olympic lift, sprinting, jumping, all of those that are going to be extremely important for me to develop power, those require a lot of skill. And so we will get started this mesocycle on learning those skills, try to build a practice routine on each of those. So then when we want to actually develop more power, I'll be ready in terms of technique. That's the main goal. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.